What's up, water signs, Cancers, Pisces, Scorpios? This is your weekly reading. These are timeless readings as well, so whenever you see them, is when you're meant to see them. If you want a reading, personal reading, that's linked in the description below, but I'm just going to get right into the readings. All right, let's see what we got for you guys. Water signs. Water signs. Hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. Woo! Strength. Look, I picked this summer deck. We get the strength card right out the gate. We love that. All right. So, the first three cards, you have strength, Ace of Swords in reverse, and the Seven of Swords in reverse, right? What I feel is I'm getting a feeling of no longer being voiceless or no longer remaining voiceless. It's almost a feeling of needing to speak up and say what's on your mind and say how you're feeling. But with the strength card here, this card is all about really like taming the ego. Let's see. Will it fucking focus? Hello? Is it focusing? I don't know. This card's about taming the ego, regardless, right? And so there may be things that you're wanting to say that you want to say in a way that's not so graceful. And I'm getting this finally getting things off of your chest, things that you've been holding in, finally getting them out there onto the table, confessing your thoughts and emotions, but doing it in a way where you're not exploding. A lot of the times, especially the water signs, we tend to bottle things up and just people please until we get to a point where we're like, I can't fucking do this anymore. And then we're exploding and our emotions are just, I don't even want to say seeping out of us. They're like it's like a bomb went off and it just comes out. You don't want to do that. What you want to do is be, I don't want to say strategic, but you want to have composure in whatever this situation is. Because whatever this is could be a difficult situation that requires you to have that strength. You could be feeling like you're selling your soul to the devil in some area of life. Putting in all of this effort, but at the cost of what? At the cost of yourself, at the cost of your mental health. You may not even realize that this is a situation that you're in. But I'm gonna pull some more cards and see what I get. Nine of Cups in reverse. I knew that card was coming out. Three of Swords in reverse. And the Six of Pentacles in reverse. At the very least, the water signs are not getting back what they're giving. And maybe that's the thing that you're needing to kind of grapple with and speak up about. I feel as if there's a genuine dissatisfaction with this Nine of Cups here. In reverse, there's a genuine dissatisfaction with the way things either are being handled in a situation or just the way things are. I'm feeling a lot of the water signs out here are like feeling like they have to silence themselves in order to keep peace in a situation. And again, this could be at work, this could be with family, this could be just make it make sense to you. It's just feeling like you have to keep your own thoughts and emotions under wraps in order to not rock the boat. And I don't feel like that's sustainable in whatever situation you're in. You need to be met with the same sort of authenticity and composure and honesty that you are willing to meet others with. And this could just be a theme in your life overall. Maybe it's not a specific situation. Maybe it's just a theme that you're really coming to terms with right now at this point in time. 3 of Swords in reverse is about having a tough time fully healing from something. And I feel like it does go back to communication. You may not fully be able to move past this thing if you don't say anything, if you don't get the thing off of your chest, especially with this card right here, the 7 of Swords in reverse. It's all about confessions, and really it's for me at least, it's putting things on the table card. It's uncomfortable things too. It's not things that you've been keeping in, that whatever you may be getting out on the table, the other person may be like, you never fucking told me this. You never told me you felt that way. You never told me you said this thing, whatever it is. But you need to get it out on the table, and you need to come clean about it before whatever your situation is becomes, I almost want to say becomes unbearable, even though that's not really the word I want to use. A lot of you water signs are feeling depleted right now, feeling like people are just sticking straws in you and just sucking the life out of you. And it's because they are. And it's because you're allowing it. And I'm not going to sugarcoat that. I'm not going to pretend like I don't see that in the cards, because I very much so do. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. 3 of Wands in reverse. That's just kind of validation for what I was saying. Your current situation, whatever it is, if it's a specific situation or if it's just a theme in your life, it's not sustainable for the future. So something has to change. Something has to give. Ten of Pentacles. This is your legacy. This is what you're leaving behind. I'm trying to cover my face so that this can autofocus, but it's not. It's not focusing, and I don't know why. That's a pain in the ass. Ten of Pentacles is all about your legacy, what you're leaving behind, your stability, and the foundation that you're standing on. And I feel as if some of you guys need to lay the groundwork for a more solid foundation in your life. This is a good sign that whatever is going to, however things are going to play out, they're going to play out in your favor. All will be well. This is just a little hiccup. Whatever you might be going through right now is a little hiccup that kind of needs to come to the surface so that you can build this solid foundation. 10 of Pentacles is also all about financial stability. So there are some people, maybe water signs out there, who are worrying about money or their financial stability. This is a very good omen in the cards, a good sign for things being okay. But the 10 of Pentacles doesn't come without, again, it doesn't come without the work and the effort. And you can't build a solid foundation in relationships, a solid business foundation, whatever it is. A lot of times when I see 10 of Pentacles, I think of family. You can't have that solid foundation with family and your home life without being completely authentic. And I think that's what this reading is about for the water signs. It's about authenticity. Judgment in reverse. It's a card about you guys need to kind of wake up and smell the coffee in a situation and recognize that maybe how you're going about things now is not the best way to go about them. The Judgment in reverse is like the universe leaving you a voicemail saying, hey, we've been trying to reach you. Not about your car's extended warranty, but we've been trying to reach you to like let you know that you should veer onto this path. And you're not paying attention. So we just wanted to leave this voicemail to let you know, because you're purposely not answering the call. And you're just like, I'm not going to check my voicemails. And because of that, you're missing a very important call. That's the analogy when I think of judgment. And so what you got to do is open your fucking eyes and take in the messages that the universe is trying to give to you about how to best handle this situation, how to best handle your life, how to best handle people in your life. Whatever it is, make sure, it resonates with you. And if it doesn't, come back next week. This is just not your reading. But some of you guys need to wake up and smell the fucking coffee. And that's totally okay. That is like totally, there's no judgment here. But I am going to give it to you straight and real and raw. I'm going to pull some oracle cards. Riches and friendship. There's my laundry. There is my laundry. It's so fucking loud too. I hope you guys don't hear it. You have riches, friendship, and eccentricity, which is kind of making me think of, just by the picture of like not doing the thing that's expected. Eccentricity, when you're eccentric, to me it's like different, being different. So again, it could just be handling things differently, or allowing yourself again to be like fucking weird in a situation and eccentric. Maybe in your relationship. Whatever it is, like if you've been trying to, let's say, build a business or something like that, and you're like, how do I let's say you've been trying to go viral on TikTok or just build your audience. And you're just like, how do I do this? What you do is you focus on what makes you stand out. Focus on what makes you different than everybody else, and stop trying to fit into boxes that you don't fit into. That's your superpower, water signs. Like if even when it comes to relationships or family and friendships, it's like, oh, how do I best navigate these relationships? By showing up completely authentically. You don't need to cover, who you are. You don't need to shield who you are. Let's see. Yeah, I spent the weekend. Not the weekend, but I spent a day in Staten Island with my family, and I'm still recovering. I can't hang like I used to. You get the sovereignty card. Let's see what it says. Shall we? You have sovereignty over your own life. Act with grace and confidence. That's where that strength card comes up. You have the ability to unite disparate people and views should you choose to do so. The buck stops with you. You are powerful. Act like it. So maybe there's issues going on in your family or something like that, or at work, or what. Again, make it make sense to you, but just understand that because you are who you are, and you are this authentic chameleon of a person, you may have the power to unite certain forces. So just keep that in mind. Goddesses of the moon are one of the oldest kinds of feminine, divine, and feature in mythologies from almost every corner of the globe, from Diana of ancient Rome and the Greek Artemis to the Semitic Astarte and Hina from Polynesia. The link with the feminine divine and the lunar planet and cycles is a strong one. These goddesses in all their myriad of forms were extremely powerful and demonstrated to women that they naturally had power as well. We should strive to be the powerful queens of our own domain. Women especially have been socialized to defer, keep small, be quiet, hold every twisted kind of service that borders on servitude. While in many first world countries women can choose to be what they wish to be on paper, women still experience inequality in most countries in areas such as wage disparity and an imbalance of the numbers of women in government or in high-level board positions. However, what's been accepted in the past is not what will be accepted in the future. A new queendom is coming. When we reign over our own lives, it's us that take on the responsibility of our own change and decisions. The Moon Queen knows that we, just under the divine, are our own rulers, and as such, the buck stops here. Therefore, it's worth us investing in growing our own self-awareness, our own self-trust, self-care, self-esteem in real and practical ways. We must, as any queen would, set firm boundaries to protect our queendom and those who are under our protection. This doesn't mean we become cruel rulers. We should always aim for benevolence, fairness, and a great love for all as well as ourselves. It does mean that we have to push against those who do not respect our line in the sand. I don't know why I'm just getting family with this this 10 of Pentacles. So again, going back to that conversation, it's about expressing what your needs are, but in a very, like I said, like the Strength card has kind of said, in this confident but composed way. So make sure that if any conversations are coming up with family, with bosses, whatever it is, friends, could be friends, because the friendship card did come out, just make sure you're doing it with grace and dignity, but also that you're expressing exactly what it is you need. So that's the water sign reading. I'm so tired and still recovering, so I apologize if this reading kind of blew donkey dick, but come back next week. I promise it'll be better. I love you guys. I'll see you guys next week. Peace out.